were never designed for so many heavy people in one place. As the nobles gathered, the weight became too much. The wood gave way. The floor collapsed, crashing through the ground floor, and many of the people fell into the latrine cesspit below. The collapse was sudden, brutal, and horrifying in its consequences. About 60 people are believed to have died in the accident. Some were crushed by the timbers and debris. Others fell directly into the cesspit, where they drowned or suffocated in the sewage, or died of injuries from the fall. Among them were Count Friedrich I of Apenberg, Count Heinrich I of Schwarzburg, Count Cosmar III of Siegenhain, and other nobles of lesser rank. Some sources say the fall was so severe that bodies lay trapped among broken beams, shattered wood, and human waste. After the accident, the business of rulership resumed. Henry VI left Erfurt and continued his military campaigns. The immediate political consequences were modest. Estates of the deceased counts passed to their heirs. Some territorial obligations shifted, but the disaster entered into memory, largely through local chronicles and oral retellings, retold with morbidity, to fall in such a way into the latrine beneath, in the soft decay of floorboards and wood rot. In later centuries, the Erfurt Latrine Disaster became part of folklore. Tales emphasize the grotesque, the undignified deaths. One story claims a nobleman who always joked that he would drown in the privy if he did such a thing, ended up exactly that way. Whether every detail is accurate is uncertain. Chronicles of the time differ, but the core event is well documented. Structural failure, collapse, tragedies in medieval history that is not about war or plague, but about everyday risk. Wood, weight, human gathering, neglect. It teaches us that sometimes the deadliest events are not grand battles, but simple failures of infrastructure. It makes history grim, but it also reminds us how fragile many medieval lives were. And so we imagine the smell, the muddied water, the panic, the sound of splintering boards, cries muffled by water and filth, and above it, nobles who survived, shaken, perhaps blaming fate, maybe blaming negligence, but knowing that in one afternoon, a hall meant for ceremony became a sight of horror. Over time, this incident passed out of most history books. It is rarely taught. No major memorial exists for most of those who died.